bringing news that matters to you. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight Northern Edition.
A whole lot is riding on the reopening of the former Reef Village Hotel in Lucaya. The transformation into a five-star resort is viewed as the catalyst to jump-starting the tourism industry. Many tourism-related entities are getting ready for this turnaround and have been enlisting international help to prepare them for the relaunch. As the Port Lucaya Market Square prepares for the reopening of the Reef Village in a couple of weeks and the anticipated resurgence in tourism, local businesses are looking at new initiatives to set themselves apart by offering a world-class product and quality service. Rum Runners has enlisted the help of an international bartender to add some exciting flair to the destination. High-flying bottle tosses and martini fountains are just some of the tricks of the bartending trade that instructor Kevin Wright has brought with him from Florida.
We've just been doing some different kinds of pours, some new drinks, adding a little more pizzazz or flair to the bar. A couple of new tricks like the martini fountain, things like that, just to keep customers entertained.
Bartender Eddie Bain says they are known as the Skybox of Port Lucaya, and now all eyes will definitely be on them as they add their new tricks. He says while they are still in the infant stages of training, he is confident that the training will make a difference.
If you travel around the world and you go from bar to bar and you see different things, flaring and drinks, and you say, hey man, we've been doing this for a while, so we got to catch up. So now what we're trying to catch up, we're trying to be on par with tourists who go to bars, and then they come to our bar. We got the Bahamian flavor along with the flaring and the new drinks and the mojitos, and you say, hey, wow, those guys in the Bahamas are really on the ball. They up with us, so we want to be able to give them the world-class experience and the Bahamian experience.
Entertainment and Marketing Coordinator for Port Lucaya, Karen Ferguson Bain, says this is yet another step to raise the standards.
In preparation for the Sunwing Blue Diamond Group, we want to make sure that because a new product is coming on stream, we ourselves here over at the Port Lucaya Marketplace step up our game to just enhance the overall product offerings that we have. Whether it's the bars, the restaurants, the entertainment, we want to make sure that we offer something that you can't find anywhere else.
The frontline workers say they are excited to showcase their new flair for residents and tourists alike. The Statistical Commission is promoting the establishment of national and regional statistical days, and here on Grand Bahama, officials from the Department of Statistics have been spearheading the word about the vital role that agency plays in the country. For the past week, employees have been visiting various schools, meeting with primary and high school students to generate interest amongst youngsters. On Friday, 11th grade students at St. George's High School got an overview of the work that the Department of Statistics is mandated to carry out. Assistant Director of the Department on Grand Bahama, Clara Lowe.
If you love mathematics and you want to make a difference, statistics is a field that you can go in. Now, I will tell you that if we didn't have statistics, many things would not work. From brushing your teeth to walking to school or getting, to school in a certain way with cars and stuff, all of that needs to be planned. The pharmacists need to know what type of medicine they have to stock for the persons who need them. Health people use statistics. Statistics in everyday life. We said appreciate and educate. That is our theme for this month.
Lowe notes that the department works to develop sound policies to improve the standard of living, not only within local communities, but the nation.
We have been visiting about 8 schools across the island, telling them all about statistics and getting the students interested in statistics and what it can do and how important it is in our lives. Now, I'm going to tell you one thing. I saw that our young people, especially the primary age ones, they were excited. So I think we're going to have some new statisticians coming up soon.
The National Junkanoo Committee on Grand Bahama to discuss the new procedures that have been implemented to govern Junkanoo parades in the country. Leaders met with members of the local committee to address the changes. Director of Culture, Dr. Linda Moxie Brown, says they use the occasion to listen to the concerns of Junkanoo leaders and participants on Grand Bahama.
It is most important when we can sit and listen to those persons who have major concerns as to what they say go wrong during parades, leading up to the parades, the lack of communication in most instances they talk about. And then they talk also about persons who have something to say, but they're not really understanding what Junkanoo is all about. And it's unfortunate that in this time and day that we still have persons who interfere in the whole process of Junkanoo here in Grand Bahama, and not just here in Grand Bahama, but even in Nassau we have that problem. Not so much in the family of islands, because the islands are always all together. But when you come into a major island where groups are scattered far and apart, you have conflicts of interest.
The Director of Culture says the ministry also has a concern with lack of interest among some schools in the Junior Junkanoo Parade. She says this could have a serious impact on the survival of the culture in the country.
The junior high schools, they eventually go into the senior program, and as they progress, they move forward. But we have situations where we find that some principals are holding back on their students participating in the parades. For whatever reason there is, we would like to see where not only the Minister of Education put more emphasis on the importance of Junior Junkanoo in the Bahamas, which is our most formative form of expression for our culture, but to make certain that every child is well-rounded as far as their culture is concerned. And I've said over and repeatedly, no culture, no country.
The meeting was held at the Hilton Alton Convention Center Saturday morning. The Grand Bahama Home for the Aged receiving a special treat by two organizations over the weekend. The Falcons Boys Club and the management and staff of FedEx here on the island partnered to clean up and present the precious pearls with some much-needed supplies. Falcon Club leader Darren Rule and parent Quentin Thompson say they are pleased to participate in the community service.
We're actually doing some repairs for them on the electrical room. We're making some donations to them as far as canned goods is concerned. And then we're also doing some cleanup around the entire exterior of the building. And we're working again with Dr. Dabble because we're in the process of trying to find some more means and ways to come and make some major contributions to this home. Hopefully, if not by the end of this year, by sometime next year, to help them do all the painting and the exterior work that is needed.
I had an uncle that stayed here, I think it was about 2 years ago. He's passed now, but 2 years ago, and I used to visit him here. And it feels good doing it, you know, be a part, help out wherever we can.
Operations Manager at FedEx, Dominique Gator, shares how they got involved.
Every year FedEx does a community initiative, and we were fortunate to make contact with one of the directors of the Falcons Boys Club, Pastor Rule, and he said that they were doing an initiative with the old folks home. And we saw it to be a good idea for us to join and partner with them to assist them in this venture. So we decided to assist with the repairs of the electrical room, the cleanup efforts, and also with the donations.
There you go. All right. Monday, yeah. Dolphin fans, y'all will be okay by Thursday, Friday.
What about Texans fans?
Be good. Be nice. Let's go.
That's going to do it for here now.
Obrigado.
I'm a Texans fan. I'm Megan Shepard.